Boy notices pattern by a lake before experts unearth a wild sight buried in the mud. When a little boy was walking through the woods by his home, he noticed a rough path carved into the lake's edge leading directly into the water. How, he wondered, had this never been spotted before? When he brought his discovery to the attention of some adults, they started a full-scale investigation into. Nobody thought it would lead to anything significant, but pretty soon everyone's jaw hit the floor. While walking through the woods one rainy afternoon, a boy from Estonia noticed this odd path leading directly into Lake Kertna-Matasjärv. It didn't look natural, however, it looked like it had been gouged into the ground by something now in the lake. Instead of keeping this discovery to himself, he immediately alerted his parents, who told others in the neighborhood. Everyone was intrigued by this mysterious path to the water. They made an attempt to pull whatever it was lodged under the water out, but it soon became clear they couldn't do it alone. It was time to alert the authorities. With the proper equipment, they knew the mystery would come to an end. Authorities drove a massive bulldozer into the wooded area to pull, with the help of some ropes, whatever carved the trail out of the water. Some divers attached ropes to the object and then attached the ropes to the bulldozer. All the horsepower of the heavy equipment tugged on whatever was submerged in the water. After some time, the bulldozer pulled something to the surface. A few people cleared away mud and muck with shovels and revealed what exactly had submerged itself. A few people gasped as they saw a massive open hatch, and soon, a completed picture formed in the crowd's heads. Was this some kind of old transport vehicle? Too eager to learn more about this mystery to leave it for another day, folks armed with shovels continued digging away at the grime caked to the vehicle. Everyone's excitement was growing. Finally, after hours of sweaty, high-energy work, everyone involved in the massive undertaking uncovered enough of the metallic mystery to finally see what it was. Clearly, it was built decades in the past. It was a World War II tank, and somehow, it was in nearly perfect condition. The turret loomed over everyone's heads as the enormous metal frame rattled out onto the bank. According to the authorities, the tank was a Soviet-built T-34-76A. Naturally, people began wondering why such a powerful weapon was simply left forgotten under the water. After much deliberation, historians theorized the tank was abandoned in the lake so an approaching enemy couldn't get their hands on it. The last thing the Soviets needed was the enemy using their own technology against them. Incredibly, the 27-metric-ton tank had been at the bottom of the lake for 56 years. Sure, the water had eroded the metal a little bit, but overall it was in amazing condition. It almost looked good enough to hop in and operate. After the tank was dragged far enough up the bank, people took pictures and posed with the enormous piece of history. Authorities wondered if this discovery could have a connection to a lake half a world away. Thank you for watching this fantastic story. Please tap one of the 2 videos on your screen for another amazing wonder stories.